South Providence, Rhode Island. This is my clown town story of betrayal, friends, enemies. My point of view, some might not agree, some will. Either way, respect my mind. Your enemies might not be a crosstown rival, could be a so-called homie on the same block. The streets got no love, broken city, cold city. Stay alive.
I was the first lead to pimp that white girl down in Broad Street, Taylor, Glenham Street. Brung it home to the corner of Pine and Somerset. Opened up Portland Street, gotta leave, forgive me for standing next to some fuck boys, making them official and relevant. Story one, there was a big bad wolf that couldn't blow down a straw house. He told other soldiers war stories like they was his. Never seen him in one fist fight, had ratchets for show. Gun game was in a coma, frontin' ass nigga was only hard when it came to young boys, and those he felt was weak on me. A good weasel sold melt. Grown man living with his moms, no whip. Stash real niggas, bangers, and coke in her crib. Lame couldn't read or write, gossip like a hoe. We waited till I was falsely convicted to bring my street mistress by my shadow's White House as she was pregnant with my first child. All my business came to a stop. I sat in prison alone as my family smoked weed and broke bread with them. My emotions was as dead as my freedom. He who laughs hardest as he smokes a pipe. LMAO. So you think it's all glory? Dig deeper, cause it's a sad story. So you think it's all glory? Dig deeper, cause it's a sad story. So you think it's all glory? Dig deeper, cause it's a sad story. So you think it's all glory? His rap came from a body of a young bully, seen court. Trigger had no play in it. Juvie bit it as so. Upon his release, you would have thought return of the wildest. Trigger finger, LMAO. Rep with no money, half a hustler, pocket void of frog skins. High without leadership skills, no sense of loyalty. Rob his friends for low carat gold. Thirst had his lips cracked, could have been a block down. No, rather use his imposing figure to intimidate, knowing nothing about strategy. The block could have been his extra eye. Shooters, war finances became an alien on our block. But there was a killer waiting in the wind, mind full of hate, heart full of vengeance. Fine-tuning his Providence murderous skills, embody more on a beautiful summer day. Appear like death mist, blocker, he fell hit up. Looked like hell, he pulled through. 100 pounds lighter, he came back to the block, a shell of himself, trying to hide fear in his eyes with drugs. Block Dells was getting him high before he could recuperate. Died a month later due to complications. No one rode, just a rat in the state flee. So you think it's all glory? Dig deeper, because it's a sad story. So you think it's all glory? Dig deeper, because it's a sad story. So you think it's all glory? Dig deeper, because it's a sad story. She was a fine, brown, incestuous, ancient seductress. I fell for the smile, fat ass, helpless look in her eyes, foreign accent, pro-at blanket naive, lost in America. Have you like all she needs is a good man, nose wide open, travel with baggage, smitten, ignoring red flags. First time you fuck was in the car, baby in the backseat. Blew through the red light like a drunk gullible, like she must have really wanted me instead of how many times has she done this. Hoeing sheep's clothes in her hot as frozen abortion day. Being a club the same night, she wrote a lonely inmate. A dear John letter became useless to her sex appetite. He went from a car thief to a crack dealer. Could not fathom the dark side of addiction, the loneliness, danger of the drug game, the power of poison, sex for crumbs. Ops blasted for a bump, his closest homies became his competition. I thought crackheads was bad, win a gold medal. The way we would run up to each other's customers, break each other's bones, dashing up to a car window for a $20 sale. And friendship sad, most never even have 10 G's in the stash. Never mind, pull a new 90% of their life in prison for bird feed. Forgive me, brutal honesty, I never seen so many drug dealers without lawyer bail money. Even though that's paying the wolf to protect the hen house. It's not a diss when somebody says go down south. I did it in stride, now I'm the nation's pride. Father Old Street.
South Providence, Rhode Island. This is my Clown Town story of betrayal, friends, enemies. My point of view, some might not agree.